Okay, final one, I'm pleased to know. Quite a simple one, I promise. Here we are. I set you straight at the back of the projects kind of screen. Just press support plan to get there. And here we are, I've got a jumble of them. We've got test customer, another test plan, John Smith, Joe Reynolds, so on, and Colin Client, the one we've been working on. Now you can imagine, a bunch of staff, bunch of clients, there's could be hundreds of projects, quite literally. Not a problem. All you need to do is just simply in the search bar search for the support plan you're interested in. Draw by name makes it really simple. So Colin Client. So there we go. And here he is. So we'll go Colin Client. And up comes only Colin Client. Well, we'll test a customer plan. I think I probably used Colin's name in that at some previous date. That's why it's come up. So what have we got? Colin Client, fair enough. Now then, we've got two tasks. Remember, we've got risk and we've got a need, yeah? So let's press on them so we can get some access. So there we go. We've got meaningful activity, self-harm. We've got it described as client action, etc., etc. Now then, what can we do with this? Well, for instance, if I want to look directly at what's being written and make a change, I can just press on it. Pretty handy. Go with that. It's fine. I can also, if there's been progress that's been made, I can simply pick the whole thing up and take it somewhere else. So we think the person has progressed from assessing their kind of change to changing a lot, beginning to change. Or they might say, well, actually, in terms of meaningful activity, it's been very successful and Colin's quite independent about it, so we can just drop it in. We can do other things with this. So we can, for instance, once someone's actually achieved something, we can actually say it's been done. Just don't put the expanding box in there, but unfold. There you go. So just make it a bit bigger. So we can just go into done. If it's decided somebody changes their mind, it's entirely possible. Indeed, I see it's quite a positive outcome from time to time. It's possible then to say it's cancelled. It's a shame, or it might be quite good, whatever it is. So you can move it around quite simply. It's a little bit gimmicky, but it does actually have a use. Other things we can do off here is we can change the colour, which sounds a little bit, yeah, so what, very pretty. But if, for instance, something's overdue, you can change the colour, so it's a quick reminder to yourself. You can, if you've got an alert, particularly around risk, you could say, right, I'm concerned about the capacity to manage this risk currently, and it requires particular care and extension. You might put it in a kind of a blue colour or whatever it might be. So it's very much possible to actually do to handle information. It might be that it's probably wise to agree some standard colour coding, and I think actually I'll make a little note to self and propose some for you. So like red for requires attention, green maybe for going along well, steady progress, although perhaps not a change, is quite ready. So those kind of things. So quite a simple layout, but it allows you to kind of manage the process of all the different actions without necessarily getting into actually doing lots of writing and those kind of things as well. I think that's about it I'd want to talk about at this point in time. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there. Okay, thank you very much.